for it on fourth down. You see a one-handed catch being attempted. I'm sure it spiked at that point for all the guys on that side of the field, and instead they get a chance to celebrate. What a tremendous catch, bringing it down for the touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Tua sets up to pass it. He sets to fire deep. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
And the Dolphin first down.
Take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Tua to throw again. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Miami.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Tua. And boy, that one drops That's incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Airing it out deep for Smith. It's caught at the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 36 yards on the play. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Vincent Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Tua going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And my goodness, as this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Motion, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Ready? Mike 51. Yeah.
Darnold on first down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
On first down, Darnold. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! 51, 80. Mike 51. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Mike.
On first down, it's Darnold. That is caught at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 21 yards away. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Jets 28, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
13 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Tagovailoa to a hit, and the ball is out. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Tua. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Brings up fourth down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over first.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Brian Poole. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Touchdown, Jets.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 right at the 30.
Mike 52. Mike 52.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Tagovailoa's pass complete to Mike Gesicki. It's a gain of 3.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Tagovailoa's pass complete to
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
Hey, alert three. Watch out.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They run. It's Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Strike it. He don't want it. Shit.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Complete.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Gain of 20. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Jets 35, Dolphins 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
He goes to you, it's you. He comes to me, it's me.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
51, Mike 51. Yeah, that's right.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. Smith catches left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Check 26, check 26.
Play action. It's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Defense wins championships, baby. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
3rd and 2, Darnold. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Looking to pass. Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He gives to Gurley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Now Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Gesicki. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Complete.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 2nd down, Tua. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Complete to Mike Gesicki. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Here's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami 1st.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Tua now on 1st down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Here's Kareth White on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And some room to work. Kareth White. And how about that return? return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
On first down, it's Darnold. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. So Mike, what you want? Mike, what you want? Hey, it's coming out. Hey, let's go.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. This is White on the screen. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Jets 56, Dolphins 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
And 4 at the 31-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
A gain of
defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Check 52 is the mark. Check 52 is the mark.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Touchdown.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now, as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded right around the 8. Stays on his feet and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Dolphins.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys